Good morning, Loma Scholars, teachers, staff, and families. It is Thursday, May 12th, which means we have a College Thinker Thursday today. So stay tuned for that. Just a reminder again, you guys, that when you're in the lunch line, there should be no eating. There should be no phones out. Make sure that we're following all those Loma expectations so that, one, you can enjoy the Collegiate Lounge or be College of the Week if you are there. Two, so that sixth graders, we're enjoying all those sixth grade activities. And three, just so that we are roaring. Remember, we want to take ownership for our actions. We want to be responsible for our behavior and performance, respect ourselves and others. So let's keep working towards that goal. I know you all can do it. So thank you for all of you who do it every day. Keep up the hard work. All right, and now it's time for our College Thinker Thursday. Dalip Singh Sond was born in British Columbia in 1899. He arrived in the United States in 1920 to study agriculture and food canning at the University of California in Berkeley, and he hoped to return to his family in India within 2 to 3 years, with the knowledge to start his own mango canning business. While at the university, he stayed with an Indian community and lived in a clubhouse run by a Sikh temple group in Stockton. Were it not for the professors from the math department who spotted his numerical talents, he may have well returned to India as a successful canner. However, the math department convinced him to stay in the United States for a total of 4 years to complete his master's and doctorate in mathematics. By the end of his academic career, Sond had decided to stay and make his life in America. During his extended time at the University of California, Sond also developed a passion for the American-style political debate and public speaking. He joined many clubs and spoke passionately about India's struggles for independence and the political climate of the United States. Dalip found it increasingly difficult to live in a country that would not allow him to become a citizen. Thus, Sond spent much of his time in the early 1940s campaigning to reverse the restrictions that prevented those born in India from becoming American citizens. In 1946, due to his efforts and other Indian activists, President Harry S. Truman passed the Luce-Celler Act. Finally, Sond and other Indians already living in the United States were allowed to become American citizens. Though immigration laws still made it very difficult for Indians to immigrate to the United States, it was a clear victory for South Asian Americans like Sond. The Luce-Celler Act made it possible for South Asians to have a political voice, and more importantly, for Sond to run for political office. Despite being an official American citizen for less than a year, in 1949, Sond was elected Judge of Justice Court, Westmoreland Judicial District in Imperial County in California. He was reelected in 1952 and served until 1957 when he resigned. A local Imperial Valley resident, which you guys is not far from San Diego. He later went on to be in the Lions Club and getting into politics, and he was said to be going to be the first Hindu congressman in the United States. Sond became the first Asian American to be elected to the United States Congress in 1956. He was elected 2 additional terms and in total served from January 3, 1957 until January 3 of 1962, when a severe stroke rendered him unable to speak or stand. Though he eventually was able to walk with assistance, he never regained his ability to speak and passed away on April 22, 1973. All right, you guys, thank you for listening. Now it is time to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.